Is it comfy?
It actually is pretty comfy.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we are back in the world of Amazon, and this time we're testing something a little bit different, a little outside of the normal beauty fashion content, and that is travel gadgets. Because we took the kids on a family vacation fairly recently, and it was Connor's first time on an airplane, and so I was doing a ton of research and looking into what are we gonna do on the plane? How are we gonna make this as efficient as possible? And in the process, I came across some Amazon gadgets, and I was like, well, no better place to test it out than on an actual airplane. I'm going on this trip anyway. Let's see if we can find some stuff that's gonna make it easier. And I know in the States, American Thanksgiving is coming up soon, I believe, and I know a lot of people do a lot of traveling, so hopefully this video is helpful. If it is, and you like any of these products, I will link them down below for you, but let's dive into them, shall we? Starting with a couple of weeks ago when I unboxed everything. It's arrived. I had to double check to make sure this is what it was because I ordered too many things from Amazon. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, this is like an unboxing haul. This is fun. Okay, first there's this guy. This is one of those pillows things that protects your, so you can rest on it, you know? I wanted to get two different ones because one I have seen all over the place for so long, and this one looked new and interesting, and I'm gonna test them both on the plane. Maybe I'll see if other people want to test it, like Chris, for example. Anyway, got that one. And then the other one. I'm so excited. Also, I love this picture right here. This is me when I get overwhelmed. This is the ostrich. Yeah, ostrich pillow. I knew it was some sort of animal. Ostrich pillow. And you can cover yourself up and then nap wherever or however. The world is your oyster with this thing, and it was expensive, so better be worth it. Ooh, okay, so this is the iWalk, and I have seen a lot of people talk about this brand. It's basically just like a portable charger, and a lot of people seem to really like it, so I'm gonna go and charge this guy now, and we're gonna see if it charges my phone, because my phone, the battery is not doing well for me right now. Maybe it's because you have 4,000 videos of your kids on it, Rachel. I know, it says open. I'm trying. Ta-da! She's so small, so compact. Way better than the giant brick I've been carrying around. So, hang on, you can see. So it has this little guy right there, a little cover for it. Otherwise, it would just break off in my purse. That's smart. Hadn't even thought of that. So we'll charge this and we will test this out for sure. What else have we got in here? Oh, these things. Okay, these are so cool. I got a bunch of these. They're basically like compressed towels. And the reason I got those is because I find that when my kids are anywhere in public, somebody's bound to have sticky hands. I see my kids as if it's not also me. You touch some railings and things, or you eat something, you spill something. So these things are supposed to expand in water, and then you can use them to kind of wipe whatever you want. And I think that's really cool, and I am very interested to see how this works. So I'm gonna pack a bunch of those because, you know, kids. And then this guy, okay, this is like a cup holder that you put on your luggage, and it's supposed to just, again, hands-free. I'm running around, we have 3 kids, we're taking through an airport. I want to have coffee. I need to have coffee. But sometimes you don't have hands for coffee. So we're gonna put this on one of the rolly suitcases that we have, and we're gonna see if it holds the drinks up and doesn't spill them everywhere. What's the fabric like for this? Okay, so you can see it sort of fits around whatever, you know, the handle, it fits over the handle, and then you have 2 kind of buckets here for whatever drinks you want. They have a little mesh at the bottom, so it's not gonna slide all the way through. You even have a space too here for your phone and stuff. I don't know, we'll try it out. And then we have one more thing that hasn't arrived yet, but we will test it. So wish us luck, and we'll see you on the plane. Now, having gone through all the travel and having experienced all of the products, let's talk about each of them individually. I want to sit down and share with you my thoughts and my experience with them. Starting with a product I don't think I mentioned in the unboxing because it came separately, and that was a dupe for the Baze bag. I have the Baze bag. I actually bought the Baze bag because it was I think a celebrity product that I was testing for another video, and I love it. It is beautiful. It looks and feels so incredible, and it's really, really practical and useful. So I found a dupe on Amazon, and I thought we would kind of test it out and see what are the pros and cons, how are they similar, how are they different. So I have some footage. I'm just gonna move myself to the side so I can put the footage here of the bags side by side at the airport. They are very different in terms of quality. So if you're looking for like a really luxe feeling bag, the Amazon isn't where I would go for that. However, they do have a lot of similarities. Their bottom kind of zipped off container, that compartment for either, we used it for books for the kids because it was like really easy access, but for shoes or special garments of any description that you kind of want to keep separate, they both have that, and they are built very similarly. However, the Baze bag is a lot more structured, and it has some nice touches to it that make it a little bit above and beyond. I will say, having tried both of them, I do prefer the Baze bag. I just think that it feels like it has a lot more longevity to it. That's my personal opinion. I do think, like, let me grab it. This is the bag right here. I do like the gold details. I do think that, you know, the shades don't really match perfectly. However, it's got lots of compartments in here. It's got the bottom part, though this is not as like structured as the Baze bag. Like, it is very, like, this will squish up entirely, whereas the Baze bag won't. It has a little part in here for a USB. It has its own like little makeup or separate bag here. They also have the part where you can kind of strap it over your rolly bag as well, which I think is important if you're like traveling through an airport. So did it hold up in the trip? Yes, it did. Do I think the Baze bag is better in terms of quality? Yes, I do. I don't think this is a bad product though. Next up, the beverage holder for kind of strapping onto your rolly bag. So I was nervous about this kind of spilling my drink everywhere. That was my main concern. I was like, I'm just gonna roll this and it's gonna be just spilling coffee behind me. But that wasn't the case. I was kind of like wheeling my bag around and sort of testing it at differing levels with my bag, and it wasn't spilling anything. Like, it did do a good job. Like, obviously if your bag falls over, that's gonna be that's the end of your drink. But it did free up hands, which I thought was very useful. So I think that was a great find. Moving on to the compressed towels, which I used in the airport as well as on the plane for the kids, because again, they're eating snacks, they're doing stuff, they get messy, and also just for like wiping down surfaces and things like that. It's not disinfecting, so it's not like a Clorox wipe or something, but just sort of like wiping things down a little bit. Those cloths, like, you can see, like, putting them into the water, they just instantly kind of like floof up. It's actually perfect because my kids just had like donuts. I'm gonna try out the little towel thing. Finished our coffee, and now we're just gonna put this towel thing in. Oh my gosh. And just like that, it's a cloth. That's so cool. Okay, now I'm gonna go wipe everyone's hands. Hold on. This, by the way, is how big the cloth is. Like, it's quite large, which is awesome. So I wiped off everyone's hands and it's stayed together, like, pretty intact. So I like this. The portable charger, the iWalk, was a really good size. Like, I really liked how compact and easy it was to kind of like plug into my phone. I wasn't worried about it falling off as I was charging my phone, which was like constantly on low battery because I was taking so many photos. It was easy to charge. I would say it didn't charge my battery more than once. I have like a big brick one that will charge my phone like a couple of times, but that one's obviously a lot more, I don't want to lug it around everywhere. And I didn't time how long it took to get my battery like full up. I think it was like a couple of hours. It wasn't like instantly or anything like that. I did film it afterwards because I was like, I'm kind of curious now. So you can kind of see it does make some incremental gains. It wasn't like super slow, but it wasn't the fastest thing I've ever seen. Overall, I like it. I'm keeping it. I'm glad that I got it. Now let's talk about the pillows and neck rest things, because I always love those like big pillows that you can just like kind of like rest your head on and just, you know, chill out for a little bit. I have some for the kids that are a little bit smaller. They're just really comfortable. It's an easy way for them to kind of chill out, and they're not just like trying to find a comfy place. You know what it's like on a plane. They do their best, but you know, it's nice to have like a little something extra, right? So I made sure not only did I try it on the plane, and I got some footage of me trying to use them on the plane, but I also made Mark try them, because we were all, I didn't even say this, but like we did like a whole family, and by family I mean everyone. We just took up the whole plane. Anyway, I had him while we were waiting. I was like, you want to try these? And I was like, yeah. Look who I found at the airport. Hi. I gave him a bunch of these things to try out, but it has the instructions on it.
It's like, I think, like this.
Yeah. Oh, and then wrap it around. Yeah. Is it comfy?
Nice.
And this guy's called an ostrich pillow. You have to put it on over your face. It's supposed to be for napping.
Wait, over my face?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hole to breathe through?
Are you feeling so good?
Oh yeah, I probably look great too.
You look so good.
I like the armholes.
Yeah, so that's for, you can bend over and put your arms through it and nap. So you put, no. You put it on and then you put your arms through at the top. You know, put your arms through. Yeah, and then it's like if you're leaning over onto a table. Yeah. Is it comfy?
It actually is pretty comfy.
Okay, so wait.
Between this and my sweater though, I'm hot.
So which one is your favorite? That one or that one?
I like this thing. It's actually way more comfier than this.
Okay, that's good because this one was way more expensive. So then I tried them on the plane, and first I tried the neck one because I was like, oh, that'll be easy to like just kind of like hang out, and it's basically like a neck warmer. But it was so uncomfortable. I couldn't get it to like sit properly, and like it was too tight, or then it wasn't tight enough, and it kept slipping and moving, and it just wasn't very comfortable. And then you have to like move it if you want to move your head to the other side, you know? It just was not a very comfortable thing. I thought it was gonna work out really well and be really easy and small to pack with you, and it's just like, I didn't like it. It didn't work very well. And then of course, the weirdest looking pillow that I've ever seen, but it looked so comfortable, the ostrich pillow. So I have no shame. I was gonna wear this on the plane. I was gonna wear it in the airport. I didn't care. I wanna be comfortable. However, it's worth noting that when I was traveling, we were still wearing masks on the plane. So having that on and having the mask on, it wasn't the most comfortable situation. And if you don't have a lot of space between you, like putting your head down like this, it wasn't easy I'm fairly tall. So it just ended up being used as sort of like another pillow for the kids, or for Chris's arm. He was using it as like an armrest for when Connor was napping on him. So like for my plane trip, it wasn't the most helpful. I can see its uses for a really long plane ride, or use if you have like a really long evening in the office and you need like a cat nap, or you're studying or something. I get it. It is expensive though. It's comfortable, but like I feel like you could also just like roll up a pillow and I think you'd have a similar effect. I do like the mouth hole thing, and you can kind of like put your head down, but I don't know. It's expensive. My kids thought it was hilarious though. They were just like walking around like bashing themselves in the walls, you know. You know how it is. But let me know your favorite travel hacks or favorite travel products down below. We can all like learn. We'll have like a big forum going of all the different travel hacks. It'll be great. We can just use this video and just like reference it when we're traveling. Check out these videos in case you've missed any. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next week. Mwah!